Hollywood and Bollywood are two different art forms. We are here slightly over the top in our performances, in our song, dance, whatever we do.
Yeah.
There's no efficiency here. There's a huge lack of efficiency.
Yeah. So
Amitabh will come later and say, "Yaar, Vinod, traffic बहुत खराब था यार." Of course, sir, खराब था. चलिए start करते हैं. क्या problem?
You also said that you cannot see yourself directing a film like DDLJ.
I can't. It doesn't engage me. It's unreal for me. I really don't see myself directing films like that. It's very difficult. I get very disengaged with it. I love मेरे पास माँ है. माँ है. Imagine Johnny Depp playing PK. He won't be able to do it.
Absolutely. You also said somewhere that, a long time ago, that most big actors don't like you.
In India, they don't. See, they have a whole darbar. They walk and six guys walk behind and, producer walks in. I find, subservience very derogatory. मेरे से होता नहीं. May God bless the superstar and keep him far away from us.
Hello, Mr. Chopra. A very big welcome to our show.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're the first filmmaker to write, produce and direct a true blue Hollywood film. Where did you get the guts to do something like that, of that scale?
I think somewhere deep down I'm a Munna Bhai, no? I can... there was a line they wrote in Munna Bhai, ekdam confidence mein chalne jaya, Munna Bhai ka movie. So I guess it's like inborn.
Yeah.
I come from a small town.
Right.
And I think the confidence that when I studied in the DAV school, I was a topper.
Right.
I topped my university. I was a National Scholar of India. So I think all that I was nominated for an Oscar at a young age.
A very young age, absolutely.
I think so. It's like, it's all that. That's how I can just get up and do it. Because it's pretty crazy what I did.
But the environment over there must be so different, right? So did you ever feel like, where am I? Or, it's very unfamiliar territory for you.
It is very different, but I never felt where I am. I felt very much at home. See, logically for me, to leave after 3 Idiots for 5-6 years and live in the Mexican desert and, make this movie, it makes no logical sense.
Right.
Actually, अगर आप देखें तो it makes no logic है नहीं, it's madness. And it's not easy. I'm 62 years old.
Right.
Okay? And I did something that you do at the age of 22.
Absolutely.
I unlearned 40 years of Hindi cinema that I had created.
Really?
And then learnt a new art form and went and took such a big chance.
Yeah.
Abhi Broken Horses, people are praising. We have screenings in
Absolutely,
New York.
yeah. I've been
What
reading
if
about
they
that.
didn't praise? Think about it.
Right. You just said that you had to unlearn. So which part of your craft did you have to really unlearn?
See, we are here slightly over the top in our performances, in our song, dance, whatever we do.
Yeah.
We are really over the top.
Absolutely.
And I think the important thing for me to unlearn was that over the top things that we do. Hollywood and Bollywood are two different art forms.
Completely.
In my opinion, there's nothing common between these two.
Really?
No, there's nothing common. The point is, the great thing about this culture is its warmth.
Right.
So there is so much warmth with Amitabh Bachchan when he comes, or Amir Khan, or whoever we're working with, Farhan Akhtar. So it's the actors are part of your family. Anil Kapoor, Jackie Shroff, you name it.
Exactly, yeah.
But there's no efficiency here. There's a huge lack of efficiency.
So
Amitabh will come later and say, "Yaar, Vinod, traffic बहुत खराब था यार." Of course, sir, खराब था. चलिए start करते हैं. क्या problem है?
You've even said that you making Broken Horses is like Quentin Tarantino making a Bollywood film with song and dance. Tell me about that.
Actually, a critic said that to me in New York after seeing the film. And I was very shocked. He said two things. He said, Vinod, I see a film every day.
Right.
After many years, I saw something new.
Wow.
So I also asked him, I said, yaar, what is new? And he said, it's a Western with an Indian heart.
Yeah.
And that stayed with me. And then I said, what do you mean? He said, can you imagine Quentin Tarantino going to India and making a song dance?
That's where the thought came
from. That's how he said it to me.
Yeah.
I said, no, I can't. He says, you don't understand, but that's what you've done.
Yeah. You also spoken about how some way inspired by Scorsese, and you want to make a film like that.
Inspired actually in a very negative way, because he made a film called Departed.
Departed. You like that film, right?
No, I like the original film much more.
Okay.
Infernal Affairs was a far better film.
Wow, yeah.
And me and Amitabh, Abhijat Joshi were traveling in a train.
Yeah.
And I said, yaar, wo original to better thi.
Really?
So that's when he said, sir, apni original parinda lete aur usse better banate.
Really?
I said, sure. So that is how it started.
Yeah.
The film actually we started writing with with Parinda. The two brothers come
Really?
from Parinda.
Right. All your films does have love in the backdrop, and
Yeah.
ties everything around love. But you also said that you cannot see yourself directing a film like DDLJ as much as you like the film.
I
Why?
can't.
You can't think of doing an all-out romantic, passionate romantic saga.
No, for me, over the top and this, it's very difficult.
Really?
Yeah. It's very difficult. I mean, I just, though, I can't. It doesn't engage me. It's unreal for me.
You do like a mix of dark characters, right?
See, what I like is reality. That's
Yeah.
why when you see even a Munna Bhai MBBS, it's all about Dhobi Ghat and there's no Switzerland.
Really?
Actually, PK is our first film where we went abroad because our character was abroad. We've
Right.
never been abroad.
Yeah.
Because our films are from this mitti,
Correct.
वो इस मिट्टी
The
की
soil
कोई-
of this place,
बिल्कुल.
right.
So for me, I really don't see myself directing
Yeah.
films like that. It's very difficult. I get very disengaged with it.
Really?
Yeah.
But why do you take so long to direct a film? Why do you take such a long gap? What happens in that space? I really want to know.
I write.
You write a lot, of course.
Yeah, it's very difficult. And
Yeah.
I'm not a man in a hurry.
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time with my children, with my
Right.
family, with my wife. I listen to music. I go for walks. I do everything that a man has to do to have a good life.
Right.
And I also make movies.
So it's not like you want to churn a certain number of films a year or something like that.
Now look at my office. Like you said, it's like
so
a meditation
moody, it's so
center.
relaxed,
Yeah.
it's so zen.
Yeah, I can't do it. If you ask me, and I told Adi this
Yeah.
jokingly, that if you put me on top of a studio, I'll go crazy. I can't run it.
What is the toughest part of filming Broken Horses?
Well, for me, it was the writing.
The writing.
See, I don't even know English that well. Even now, I read a Hindi book much faster than an English
really?
book. Yes, because I did
That's
Hindi.
your- the
That's my
language which you
language.
learned, yeah.
Also, the other difficult thing was कि देखिए अगर हिंदुस्तान में मैं कोई बुरी फिल्म बनाता हूँ, तो इल से विनोद चोपड़ा has made a bad film. खत्म.
Right, yeah.
Broken Horses is not just Vidhu Vinod Chopra
Yeah.
made a bad film. It's Bollywood that came to Hollywood made a crappy film.
Right, right.
Indians don't know how to make cinema. It would be not my shame, but the shame of my countrymen.
Right. See, what is the potential for Indian actors in Hollywood? Talking as a filmmaker who's made several Bollywood films and one Hollywood film.
It's a different art form. I keep telling you this. You
Right.
really have to learn a completely different art form.
Right.
You know, they are playing cricket in a different field. Amir Khan told me this. Very
Yeah.
interesting. कि वो लोग तो कहीं उनका जो क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं वो फील्ड ही है, वो स्टेडियम अलग है. Actually, so but not that we can't do it.
Absolutely.
The fact that I have done it, I keep saying anybody can do it.
Wow.
Also, another thing I want to say that what I am asking you to unlearn is not something that I disrespect.
Right.
I love Mere Paas Maa Hai. You know, it's a great.
That's
film.
us. That's the way
me.
we are.
That's me.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
You know,
That's
when
all
I
of
fell in
us.
love first time, I sang Hindi film song in Kashmir. I still remember to the girl.
Which song is that?
It was Tu Ganga Ki Mauj Mein Jamuna Ka
Arey
Tha.
wah.
Yeah, I remember I sang it to her because I fell in love and I sang the song for her.
So, would it be the same way if a Hollywood actor were to work in Indian film,
Yeah,
right?
it'll be very difficult.
So,
It'll be impossible.
right.
Imagine Johnny Depp playing PK. He won't be able to do it.
Absolutely.
He won't. He just won't be
Yeah,
able to.
yeah. You also said somewhere that, a long time ago, that most big actors don't like you. Does that still hold true?
In India, they don't.
Come on, really?
Yeah,
you
because-
work with the biggest actors, Mr. Chopra.
No. The actors like me. The big stars don't like. Let's specify that because I think the stars have their starry moods and starry whatever, and I don't contribute to that. So I'm not much liked, I guess. See, they have a whole darbar, and it's a wonderful world, but it's a different world where they walk and six guys walk behind, and producer walks in. I don't pander. I can't do it.
Really?
Even if I want to do it, I can't.
It's not you.
It's not me.
But you've been a part of this industry for so long, so this might be so common to you, right? I mean, you live with this. I mean, you've grown up with this.
But it's like I find subservience
Yeah.
very derogatory. मेरे से होता नहीं,
Yeah.
And if I try, I'll make a mess of it. There's a great line in a movie called Fiddler on the Roof he asks him, is there a blessing for the Tsar? He asks a Russian Jew. He says, yes, may God bless the Tsar and keep him far away from us. That is my blessing for the
That's your blessing for the
superstar.
superstars.
May God bless the superstar and keep him far away from us.
Super.
Yeah.
But have you really ever thought of remaking Parinda? I was reading somewhere where you said that when Parinda was about to release, they were actually thinking it's art film, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because Jackie Shroff didn't have a lead actress.
Can you imagine?
Right? Yeah, back then, right? So do you think if you release a Parinda today, it'll have the same relevance? It'll be taken the same way? And would you ever want to remake it?
Who knows, yeah.
Yeah.
With these young, I'm quite excited with these young actors who are coming in.
Yeah.
They're exciting bunch of people, so you
Really?
never know. Yeah,
Really?
I like
Yeah.
them. I like the commitment of the younger lot that's come in. I think they will do well.
Would you call yourself a fearless filmmaker?
I'm a fearless man.
Yeah.
If I was not, I wouldn't make Broken Horses. You have to have a certain lack of fear to get up and go and make a film there. I won't name him because it's not right, but there's a great guy in India who hasn't made a movie and is very successful otherwise in writing and lyrics and everything. So I asked him, I said, "Ki aap banate kya?" He said, "I really want to make a movie." I said, "Why don't you make it?"
Yeah.
He said, "I'm scared
Of what?
of not doing well and people saying, you know, this guy is no good."
Right. When do we see you directing a Bollywood film again?
You know, I'm writing a script. I actually have spent a lot of my time producing these films that I produce from Munna Bhai to PK. So now that Rajkumar Hirani is grown up and he probably would need less and less of my time because he's himself now, I would direct. I will now. I would like to direct.
Yeah.
I would like to direct. I enjoy
Do you have
directing.
anything in mind? Have you started writing for the film?
There is a script that we've been writing for many years called Pachasmi Salgirah. I've been writing it now for 4 years already. If it becomes what I want it to become, I'll film it.
We just spoke on the young generation of actors. Is there anyone who really waiting to direct?
I really liked Farhan Akhtar in Wazir.
Bhag Milkha?
Bhag Milkha, also this film he shot with us called Wazir with Amitabh.
Wazir, right,
He's very good. He's an interesting actor that I would like to direct. Then of the younger lot, there's Varun Dhawan, who I saw in Badlapur, who I liked immensely.
Right.
Then there are Manav Kaul, who's already worked with me in Wazir. He's very good. Nawazuddin is very good.
He's brilliant.
He's somebody that actually strangely started with us in Munna Bhai MBBS in a small role. So there are these some actors that I would like to direct. Ranbir Kapoor is another actor that's fabulous.
Super.
I don't know whether he'd like to work with me or not because I am not very easy to get along with, but who knows?
Mr. Chopra, are you very excited about this release?
I am,
Your
actually.
first Hollywood film, even for India, we're all looking forward to it.
You know what I'm excited about? Actually, we had the first screening in Bangalore, as I told you, and some of the critics said this is not a movie, it's a revolution. And I was, as an Indian, I felt very, very proud.
Thank you so much and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.